Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome to day 12 of the Geek Cupboard's Fes-tea-ve Advent Countdown 2021, and day 12 means that we are halfway through. We're halfway through the calendar, 12 down, 12 to go, so let's see what the halfway point tea is. And our 12th tea pocket is right there. I cannot fail to notice that it's right here on the very first sort of panel thingamajig of our calendar. So, okay, let's get this out and let's have a look at what we have in store. So we have ourselves some ginseng matcha green. Awaken your senses with a zip of red ginseng and pure green matcha. Okay. Sounds very intriguing indeed. I don't really know what red ginseng is, if I'm being completely honest. I'm not entirely sure what I should be expecting with that particular thing, but okay, fine. So it's going to be a green tea because of the whole sort of matcha thing, and we've seen that before. We looked at what that was before. But yeah, as for the ginseng, not entirely sure. Do you know what? It's fine. We'll find out. And also, what does it say just here? It says, when your morning needs an extra skip, these are the herbs to light up your cup. Okay, so it sounds like a sort of, a nice sort of revitalising, uplifting sort of a tea. Okay, right, fine, it sounds very nice. So now we need to go to the kettle. And here we are with our lovely freshly brewed cup of ginseng matcha green tea. And yes, we are back in a lovely Geek Cupboard corporate mug once again. I made sure that we had at least one of these available for when I recorded today's video. So yes, there we go. We're back in the corporate colours once again. So yes, the tea, unsurprisingly to look at it, it's a green tea. That is no great shock at all because, it's called ginseng matcha green. So, if it didn't look like a green tea, that would be a bit weird. So, it looks like a green tea. To smell this, there is a hint of something there. I can't quite sort of work out what it is. It doesn't smell like a normal green tea. I assume it's the ginseng, although I have no idea. Do you know what though? Let's have a taste. Okay. That's, obviously it's green tea, we've established that, but there is a bit of something. It's, okay, that's unusual. I don't think I've ever had anything like that before. Hang on a minute. I assume that's the ginseng, so you can taste that it's a green tea, but yeah, there's a bit of something else. It's a little bit, it's not spicy as such. It's just got quite a nice flavour to it. It's just a nice flavour. Okay, there's a little bit of sort of lingering heat perhaps, but it's just quite a nice sort of flavour, but I couldn't really tell you what it was. I'm not entirely sure. I am baffled by this. I don't really know enough about ginseng to say whether that's the ginseng flavour or taste or whatever coming through or not. I don't really know. It's very nice. It's very nice. It's quite clean and refreshing. I do like that. Hang on. Let's go in for a number 3 tasting. Yeah, it's not hot. It's not like spicy. It's not like it's ginger or something. It doesn't have that kind of, sort of very quick sort of I don't know, spicy sort of hit to it. It's just quite nice. It's quite pleasant. It's a green tea with a little bit of an exciting flavour to it. It's not citrusy, I wouldn't say. It's a bit sweeter, possibly than it would be without, I assume, the ginseng in it. It's quite nice. It's nice. But yeah, it might be the best tasting ginseng thing ever, but I don't really know, I don't know a term of reference for it. I don't know what ginseng is supposed to taste like. So there we go. I'll call that a sort of inconclusive, perhaps, because I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm assuming it's the ginseng, and I just don't know what ginseng tastes like. But, it's not unpleasant. It is a very, very nice cup of green tea with something nice in it. So, it's not to be sniffed at. It's very nice indeed. But, okay, there we go. So, let's go over to today's question, which comes from Candid Skull, and they ask, do you and your children play any games together? Which ones? So yes, we do play some games together. Now, I'm assuming that we're talking about sort of video computer games here, but we do play some other games as well. So we'll kind of go through those. So with the boy, so the boy is older. He is the older child. We generally play things on the, I say generally play things on the Switch. We play quite a lot of stuff on the Switch. And then we go over to the Xbox for Minecraft, because we do like a bit of Minecraft. We play quite a bit of Minecraft. Maybe not so much recently because we've been playing other bits and bobs. But yeah, Minecraft is a big favourite. It's a big, big favourite. And ages ago, when we started playing together on Minecraft, when he sort of got really big into it, we created a world. I think it might even just be called Creative World, which, I admit the name is not very creative. There's a level of irony there. But we just go back to that mostly. Sometimes we'll go and do a bit of survival stuff. and we'll try and survive and build a little house and sort of, try and get a base set up and such like. But generally, we end up back in creative mode, particularly in creative world. And it's wonderful going back there, because when we went there first, we didn't really know what we were doing. We were sort of bumbling around. I mean, he knows more than I do about Minecraft now, but we were bumbling around. And I don't know, we might have built a little house, and then we built like this big, I don't know, sort of yellow thing. And then he sort of went, I'm going to build a screen. So he built this massive screen. And then I built some weird towers that linked together. And then, as time progressed, as we went back to this sort of the same creative world level, we just added bits and bobs to it. And now when we go back, it's quite nostalgic now when we go back. You kind of pop into the level and go, oh, I remember when you made that weird long sort of bowling alley room where those weird things are at the end. I don't know what they are, nether portals, whatever, where they are. I remember when you made that. And I'm like, oh yeah, that was good, wasn't it? And when I was doing that, you made that big, massive tower thing and then put some water at the bottom and pretend it was a diving board or whatever. That kind of thing. And I like it now. It's fun to go back in. And we do mess around on Minecraft. We do mess around. I've made things like we've made a great big underground base. We've made a school. I built this kind of big churchy looking building. We've built lots of things. I built this kind of underground railroad type thingamajig. So we do play quite a bit of Minecraft. Not as much as we did used to because of other things. But Minecraft is very, very much a favourite. That's on the Xbox. And then most other stuff is back on the Switch. And we're talking, Mario Odyssey works very well. It's a wonderful game. It's a masterpiece of a game, but it works very well with 2-player. It's really good because, one of you controls Mario and one of you controls Cappy, who is the hat in Mario Odyssey. And it works very well. It is very, very good. There was a slightly comedic moment when I got handed the controllers to play Mario. And we hadn't played it for a little while. I was like, okay, I'll play Mario. Brilliant. And I was sort of wandering about with Mario and I was a bit... Crikey, I must be getting old. Everything seems a bit weird. I want to move Mario over in that direction. And he's kind of wandering off over there. And, dear me, maybe I'm just a bit tired. Maybe I need to sit near the screen or something. And then anyway, so I was stood still for a bit. And then Mario started wandering around on his own. And then he went to the edge of this sort of cliff thing and then kind of just, blundered off the edge of this cliff. And then my son actually looked at me and was like, what are you doing? So I'm not pressing any buttons. I'm drinking my tea or whatever I was doing. And then, it was at that moment that we realised that one of our set of controllers, the original controllers that we got with the Switch, had the sort of Joy-Con drift thing, I think it's called. So it's where the controllers, even when they're staying still, you're not actually holding them in your hands, the controllers drift. So it's as though you're pressing the thumbsticks to move around, but you're not. And so the controller thought that I was trying to instruct Mario to jump off a big cliff. And he did. He dutifully did do that. So, we did have a spare set of controllers. And then I bought some more as well, so we can continue to play. So that's quite good. And then, again on the Switch, Smash Brothers. We like a bit of Smash Brothers. We generally don't fight against each other in Smash Brothers. We play together kind of in team battles or doing the little sort of mission-y type things. We don't normally fight against each other. And then Mario Kart. We do play a bit of Mario Kart. Not so much Mario Kart because, you can't you can do team things in Mario Kart, but, generally a person is going to come first in the race. And, I don't want to boast, but I'm quite good at Mario Kart. I'm all right in Mario Kart. So it becomes a little bit unfair. Like Minecraft, my son is better than me at Minecraft. If there was a competitive Minecraft thing, he would beat me. Absolutely, hands down. But Mario Kart, I would beat him pretty much every time. I'm quite good at Mario Kart, I'm quite happy to say. So, we generally don't play that much Mario Kart. But if we do, it's normally in a team thing. So we can, have red team or blue team or whatever. So that's kind of what we do on the Switch. And then, my daughter... She's younger. She's the younger of the two, so she doesn't really do video games properly as such. She does play on the DS, and she has a wonderful Peppa Pig game that she plays on the DS, which is, it's simplistic to say the least, but it's fine. So she enjoys playing that, but I don't really play with her while she's playing that. It's not a 2-player thing. I might sort of lean over her shoulder and go, "Oh, you're doing very well," or whatever. But it's not really a sort of a 2-player thing. So we don't really play games with her because she's not big into that kind of stuff. She does like to wander about in Minecraft. She does sort of just pop onto Minecraft and just wander about. She doesn't know what she's doing. Like, she just sort of wanders about and stuff and looks at stuff. And, she'll fall into the water and go, I'm in the water or whatever. So, she just sort of bumbles about in Minecraft, generally in creative mode. Because if she wasn't in creative, she would probably kill herself by, sort of walking off a cliff or drowning or whatever. So we generally just sort of wander about with her in Minecraft. But she doesn't really play sort of computer/video games very much at all. And with her, it's more about sort of dolls and teddy bears, and she has a toy kitchen and all that kind of stuff. And we'll play make-believe. We'll sort of make some pretend food, and we'll go and do that, and then we'll give the pretend food out to people, or we'll pretend that we're in school or something like that, and she's the teacher, that kind of stuff, and then we'll have to sort of answer questions, and we'll go out for breaks, and all that kind of stuff. So with her, it's more sort of make-believe stuff. But she is, she's young, so computer games might get into them soon, but right now they're a little bit. She's not overly interested. She's not that bothered, really. She likes watching the boy sort of play on things occasionally. But, she's not really that bothered, really. But, we play other stuff, like Polly Pocket and stuff like that. We play Polly Pocket, and she's got quite a nice dollhouse type thing. So we play with that as well. And the dolls wander about and have a chat with each other. But, we do play board games as well. We have got some board games that we play. Scotland Yard. Scotland Yard is a popular one. I don't know if everyone knows what Scotland Yard is. I know what Scotland Yard is. I think I always have done. It's always been around. I've always had a version of Scotland Yard. Oops, sorry, I've just hit the thing. Well, I was going to scratch my neck. Sorry, everyone. Hang on, let's try and stabilise the camera. Sorry about that. This is the kind of professional videos that you come here for. Scotland Yard, it's kind of like a detective game. So we've got the junior version. So there's like a sort of a map of London, and then you have these points on it. And one of you is like a sort of sneaky spy type person, and the other people play police. And then the sneaky spy moves around. They pick a mode of transport to move from where they are to another point. They keep that secret, and then the police people move about, but they don't keep that secret. And then the person playing the spy then reveals where they've moved to. They reveal their card of what mode of transport they've taken, so whether it was a car or a bus or a train or whatever, or the tube. And then, they see where they've moved to. And if they end up on the same square as a police officer, then they get caught. And they can have they can be caught 3 times and they lose. And that's kind of it. So the police need to catch them 3 times. But if they evade capture, is it 9 times? If they evade capture 9 times, then the spy wins. And that it's quite a good short little game. It's not complicated. You just basically pick where you want to go. There's a little bit of strategy involved and such like to try and figure out, if I go there, I know nobody can catch me because the police are over that corner and that corner. So there we go. That's kind of a free win sort of thing. But yes, we play a bit of that. We've got a little sort of Lego Dragons game. We play that. There's a kind of, I can't remember the name of it. It's an object finding game. So there's a big board. And then you have to try and find these sort of random, they're like sea creatures, I think. But you have to try and find where the sea creatures are on the board. It's like Where's Wally? It's like Where's Wally, but with kind of sea creatures. And they're sort of scattered all around this board. You have to try and find them. And then also, we play the wonderful sock game. We do like the sock game. And it's very simple. I suppose you could just make it yourself. We bought this. So the sock game comes with 2 socks. Hang on, drink required. It comes with 2 socks and then a variety of items. So you put the one of each item into each sock. So each sock contains, 1 marble each, and 1 chess piece each, and 1 piece of string each, and 1 button each, and it's just full of random things. 1 toy car each, and 1 piece of Lego each, or whatever. And then you have a kind of spinny wheel thing, and you spin the wheel, and then you have to put your hand into the sock and then identify the item and bring it out. And it sounds really simple, but it is a lot of fun because the socks are quite sort of, constrictive. And it's quite hard to get your hands in. I've got big hands. I've got big fat hands. So I really struggle to get my hand into the end of the sock. And then there's loads of items. There must be 30 items in there of all different shapes and sizes and textures and things. So, there's all sorts in there. So you have to try and figure out what's going on. You have to try and sort of, well, hang on, I've identified that's a dice. So, okay, so I'm not looking for dice. So I try and push that out of the way. Okay, what's that there? Okay, that's that feels like a button. So push the button out of the way. That's a toy car. Don't want that. That's whatever it is, another thing. Push that out of the way. That's a tiny spoon. Push that out of the way. And you have to try and work it out. And it's quite good. It is very good. I do enjoy playing it. And then, we play some top trumps as well. some top trumps. We have Doctor Who top trumps, and we've got Marvel top trumps. I think we have a Pooh top trumps, which is nice. That's a classy one. But yes, we play that as well. But yeah, that's kind of it. And I suppose, yes, we go out on our bikes and we kick a football around and we play on the trampoline in the summer and such like. But I think this question is more about sort of, computer games, video games, and maybe sort of board games and stuff. So there we go. I mean, we do have, I'm looking to my left now, I have got some other games. We haven't really played them with the kids. One of them is suitable for the kids. Hang on. What's it called? Hang on, I'm just going to lean to the left. Hang on. Can't quite recall what it is. Hang on, need to go really far to the left. Oh, Expedition, that's it. I bought a game called Expedition, which is kind of like a little sort of... It's not like a sort of junior D&D. It's kind of like a D&D sort of game, where I think, if I remember rightly, it kind of leads you through different sort of scenarios, and then you choose how you want to deal with them. And it's kind of played out sort of there and then, but it's kind of a card-based game. We haven't played that yet, but I would like to play that. Because I think the boy would quite like that. So we'll give that a go as well. But yeah, hopefully that answers the question. Yeah, really, in terms of video games, I'd say it's sort of Mario, Odyssey, Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, Minecraft. Definitely Minecraft. I mean, the boy plays other things, just not with me. He plays Fortnite. I'm too old for Fortnite. Can't do that. And he plays Rocket League as well. He does like a bit of Rocket League. Oh no, I tell a lie. Untitled Goose Game. We play that together. Of course we do. We played Untitled Goose Game because we can both be horrible geese. And it's a lovely day in the village and there are two horrible geese. We play that together. That's a lot of fun. Although a lot of the time he does just end up running around kind of honking as a goose and laughing and scaring people. But you know what? That's fine. If he's having fun, then we all laugh about it and it's brilliant. So there we go. I need to throw that into the mix. Yes, we do play some lovely Untitled Goose Game. And hang on, I've just had another thought as well. Animal Crossing. Well, they don't play that together, but we do share the island on Animal Crossing because you can only have one island per Switch console. So we've got the one Switch, so we have our shared island. But we sort of play that together as well. And that's a lot of fun. Animal Crossing's lovely. Animal Crossing is a very nice game. So yeah, we play a bit of that as well. But yeah, normally either he will sit and watch me play Animal Crossing or I will sit and watch him play Animal Crossing. Because yeah, we can't do it sort of together because we haven't got two Switch devices or whatever. So yeah, but we do play a bit of Animal Crossing. I like Animal Crossing. I do like Animal Crossing. I wish things would happen quicker in Animal Crossing. Let's go, right, I want to move that villager house, please. And then Tom Nook goes, okay, I'll do it tomorrow. No, Tom Nook, can you do it now? Come on, get the building people in. Just lift the house up and plonk it over there, please, Tom. Yeah, it does take a little while to get kind of things organised. But yeah, I do like playing that as well. And, we send each other gifts and stuff. Sometimes I get a gift from the boy. It says, hey, I've sent you this thing. And I'll send him a thing back. And it's all very lovely. So I do like that as well. But hopefully that kind of sums everything up. Pardon the slightly weird interruption where I went to look at what a game was called. But it's over that way on a kind of shelf and I couldn't recall. But yes, there we go. Hopefully that has answered the question. So I'm going to go and finish this tea, which I'm still a little bit befuddled about. Because, yeah, it's not unpleasant. It's just got a bit of a tang to it, I suppose. But yes, so I'll go and finish this and we will wrap things up. But for now, thank you very much for joining me for day 12 of the Fes-tea-ve Advent Countdown 2021. And I will see you next time. I really hope I don't have to send children down into coal mines or whatever, because I would feel like a terrible person. Hello, robot. And I shall call you Alan. Still some homeless people. Still hungry people. Still sick people. Okay, if you try and reach London, you will end up frosty and dead. Great big human lollipop.